Hello. Oi. So lucky alien. Return in peace. And sickness. I'm sick. Ah. I've been sick all weekend and yesterday. I really wanted to get better by yesterday so that I could attend that lecture. And the other lecture that was on top of that other lecture. But no. It was impossible. I only took part in the online lecture. Which is sad. But it was nice. Like, it was funny in a way because the lecture was meant for like first year students and of course open university students like me and maybe some others, whatever. Anyway, so because the lecturers were showing what to do in the system and things like that and talking about how to study and oh, it was so cute. I felt so young. As if I was a first year student again. But the other lecture, it was only face to face. I would have wanted to be there, but I figured I was too sick to go. And I guess I was right, considering how I'm feeling today. I'm not well. Some kind of flu, perhaps COVID, perhaps something else. There are so many things going on around in fall like that around here. It's annoying. I don't want to be sick. Oh, and my thermometer says 37.2. That means not quite fever, but well, kind of fever. It's over the limit. Ugh. So I will be taking easy today. But I wanted to play still. And I didn't want to cancel. This is my first stream of the month. Oh, what's this? Many years ago, Matthew and Hanwaki came here in search of adventure and was never heard of. I just would like to learn the fate of his great-grandfather. Okay, that means going to Warnhold. And there is this... Oh yes, there was this Vordakai thing. Warnhold is a ghost town. There's not a single soul in sight. We should look around and find out where everyone's gone. Indeed. Rise of Curiosity. Oh yes. We are going to a mysterious event. The inconsequent debates. To help Jubilost find out why and how the gnomes left the first world. The debates await. We need to get to the place and quickly. Jubilost thought that we should take Lindsay as our third participant. So it should be just I, Lindsay and Jubilost. There. I'm not sure if I should go in a small party like that or not. What's going on in my lands? Was there anything going on here? In a couple of days something might happen. Support. Those take 14 days. We probably should wait for these to finish first. So I guess it would probably be a good time to go see about the Jubilost's thing. Oh, Christian, he dumped me. I can't forgive him. How could he? But let's go see. I guess we could try going with just 3 of us. Weight is too great. We don't have anyone strong enough to carry our stuff. Okay, so let's drop some stuff here. Is this my chest? Personal stash. I guess. So... Wait. Let's throw these things in there. And... Wait, should I take this? I should put that on somebody. Maybe that helps us. Does Lindsay and Jubilost both have hats? They do. Put that on. Hi, Los Cyberus. I'm still sick. But I wanted to play. I haven't played anything while I've been sick. I feel worse after yesterday. I didn't go to the university even though I wanted to go there. But I still studied. And I had D&D. And then I couldn't sleep very well, so... But I'm taking it easy. Even though I'm playing. How are you? Have you still been secretly playing Rogue Trader? I probably won't be having a super long stream today, but I'll do my best. If I drop my strong people, can we go on? No, too heavy still. But my Baroness is not strong at all. That's too bad. We will have to drop some stuff. Maybe all the books. I like the books. Fairy Tales of Avistan. Camping shop. Energizing tea. What kind of energizing tea did you drink? Did it have some extra stuff? I don't want to take all of these. Oh. Why do these weigh so much? I should sell them. Maybe I'll stop by a store before I go. That would make sense. Even though it's night. The shopkeepers will still be up. Because this is a most realistic game. Puerti. I didn't know that could make you feel so horrible. I don't need that many Hydra eyes. You couldn't fall asleep for 2 days. Ah, that sounds like a nightmare. What other heavy stuff do I have? Do these weight? They do weight. At least some of them do. I don't want to sell my books. I want to keep them. You got that far. Is it going well? How many chapters does it have? Like 6? 5? 5. Oh, that's exciting. You've been grinding. Good job. Grinding is important. I'm not quite sure if it's good to grind in this game. Because there's the time limit for everything. I think some grinding should be done, but I don't know how much I'm able to do that without ruining everything. I don't need two of those books. Ah, now it's looking better. If I sell these, I can go. I will have to try to go to the university again on Thursday. I hope I get better by then. It would be the same lecture, but it would be the second lecture. It would suck to miss that too, because it's the more complicated course, so I really want to be on the lectures so that I can understand the things better. So you're basically ready for the rest of the game. Like you don't maybe have to grind anymore at all. Thank you. I also hope I will feel better soon. Oh, the debates are there. So we should teleport there and then we can go there. Oh, wonderful, we can go straight there. Let's save the game first. Just to be safe. What? Jotten rubble. A very pale gnome with a dull brittle hair is scribbling something busily on a small scroll, not looking up as you approach. Ah, there you are, at last. Go, read the rules quickly. They're posted a little further along. The other teams already arrived a while ago. The host said we'll start as soon as you show up and read the rules. So you are ready to maybe finish the game already. Nice. Of course, I'm famous enough for my admirers to follow my every move, but still, I'd like to know, how did you know we were coming? The gnome shrugs. The host said so. Well, are you going to keep wasting time? Read the rules and we'll start. There's a lot of short people. This doesn't look worrisome at all. Giant frogs. Can I talk to them? My brother's just stupid. We are educated frogs. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. What else would you expect a frog to say? There are rules hanging on the poles. Go read them quickly or you can't participate. There's a kobold. Jump mice, my friends. Good to have friends. Sir Alfred? I can't think of anything but tentacles. Tentacles. Fixing his glasses, Jubilost looks at the paper describing the rules. Well, let's see. I read out loud so that everyone can hear. Rules of the inconsequent debates. Year to be added later. I see the authors didn't always train themselves. So, the rules. Item 1. Obey the host in everything. Item 2. Come in triplets. Item 3. No fighting, no killing each other, even temporarily. Even if you really want to. Even if you apologize later. Have I noticed any bugs? I have noticed some. Like when I was in Warnhold and The game didn't start and crashed and that was horrible. But that was fixed by using Steam's fixing tool or whatever that was. And then there are sometimes in the kingdom management part the availability of my characters doesn't always show as it should. But nothing else major, I think. There has been surprisingly little bugs in this game, I think. Item 4, the most important one. The participant must routinely enter desperate screaming fits. Wait, what is this? And where are the rules? Where are the conditions? And the principles? I'm asking you. Jubilus stops, puzzled, then opens and closes his mouth, and then carefully says, "Well, I think my nerves are failing me. I need to control myself. May the bleaching eat me." No, it's not nerves. It appears to be some kind of magic, damn it! I can't stop screaming! Something is obviously wrong here. It's not difficult to see that the text of the last item of the rules is a little different from the others. It looks like someone just added it in, vaguely copying the style. Oh, so somebody has cursed us. The last rule has been added to the others. I would say someone inserted it on purpose and charmed the scroll somehow. That's just great! It looks like someone decided to play a joke on the participants, and now I come across now. How do I come across now? Tell me. Farewell my graceful and sophisticated manner of speech, owned by the years. Now I just start screaming like an illiterate pumpkin. You spent almost 2 hours to finish some quest with a lot of dialogues. Low chances of success, big fight at the end, and couldn't loot the boss in the end because of a bug. That sucks. That's horrible. All this effort and no loot. Loot is most important. I'd like to learn a spell like that. Sometimes you need to make a bold statement. What a pathetic, petty, mean-spirited attempt to prevent me from participating in the debates. We need to find out who is behind this. We need to do it now! Don't worry, I'll question everyone here and identify the trickster. Don't worry about anything. I'll go round the host and ask him a few questions for my book. I'll buy you some time. You start looking for whoever is responsible for this. Was it you, Sir Olfrey? Greetings. I'm Sir Olfrey, loyal follower of the Tentacles of Iomede. Knight, noble and crusader from Mendau. Tentacles. Oh yes. My knightly motto used to be, cautious even in death, but I'm afraid it must now be changed to severing the tentacles of evil. Oh, something is wrong with him. In just a few phrases he managed to pour more pomposity on us than I can manage in a week. Quite a talent! The tentacles of evil. And why is it that you want to change the motto, sir? You see, upon my arrival, I immediately went to read the tentacles of the event, but Guile already had me in its tentacles. The rules were charmed, and everyone who reads them must say tentacles every so often, which is happening to me just now. Tentacles. If I can can't get rid of this affliction, at least tentacles, I can make it into my motto. Did you try to talk to the hosts about this? I did, in the name of tentacles, but they think that cheating within the rules is tentacles and perfectly appropriate. As a true knight, I must overcome these tentacles resolutely. Do you have any idea who could have done this to the rules? It was done by one of the participants who allowed their tentacles to guide their heart, including you and me and my tentacles. 4 teams of 3 arrived. I swear by my tentacles, my service to the most honest Iomede would never allow such tentacles. Nor would I suspect you and your outstanding companions, noble tentacles all. Look for the villain among the other 2 teams. True. Or they could be both. So you're a Mendevian crusader? Truly spoken. I hope you have heard about our glorious tentacles. Our order fights demons fearlessly, preventing their tentacles from spreading across the world. Wait, is he an Aasimar too? You don't often meet an Aasimar in these lands. Aasimars are not so uncommon in our tentacles. Celestials are known to aid Mendevian crusaders in our war against the demons. Sometimes this camaraderie sparks a tentacle, I mean personal attraction. But just the presence of a holy celestial nearby can sometimes cause the birth of an Aasimar child. See, easy as tentacles. Are you are participating in the debates, Sir Alfred? I most certainly am, by my tentacles. I've come here to carry out the will of my tentacles and set a good example for my tentacles, and possibly to find a new way to fight tentacles, that is, demons. If I win, the Fae might answer all my tentacles. I think I have to go. Before you leave, let me ask you, and in the name of tentacles, don't consider it idle curiosity. What need brought you to the tentacles debates? Ha! It was me! Why in the name of tentacles are you screaming? Did something I said seem inappropriate? Quite surprised, the knight asks with truly noble tact. I wish my respiratory system was truly healthy. It would be easier to read this. But the screaming part is most difficult. I am the victim of a tasteless and primitive but nevertheless rather wild prank! Jubilost catches his breath. It's that trick with the rules, but I read a different scroll and now I keep screaming off and on. Good for you, Sir Knight. You can just change your motto, and it seems I shall have to change my profession. If we don't reverse this spell, I'll be a stall crier to the end of my days. Fresh oysters! Get your fresh oysters! Today's special! Tentacles! What a humiliating bore! I need to... Sorry, had to clear my nose a bit. So, back to your question. It was I who asked the Baroness's help in these inconsequent debates. The victory will give us a chance to ask what made the gnomes leave the first world. As you probably know, since then my people have suffered from the bleaching. I'm looking for a way to get this affliction! In that case, I wish our worthy rivals good tentacles. In the name of truth, justice, and tentacles. Okay, it probably wasn't Sir Alfred. It doesn't seem very suspicious. What about this kobold here? A little kobold raises his little snout at you. Greetings. Are you participating in the debates too? The kobold brightens. Yes, participate. I participate. Amazing! Even the inarticulate kin of an unforgettable Tartuk are here. The Cherbos turn their heads to Jubilost and hiss in indignation, and the kobold shivers. You scream scary! Another gnome screams scary too. Angry gnome, I scare! Why do you have those Cherbos here? Are they your partners in these debates? The kobold lowers his head. Face ni tree. I know tree. I know friends. Want it go very much. Go this jump mice. Now we are three. Participate. It's like a spell was cast over my friend when he read the rules. Did anything like that happen to you? I don't read. Gnome, help me. Read for me. Aloud. But then scream. I scared. So, what do you want to ask the host if you win? Dragon! How become dragon? Alright, I'll go. See you. The pale gnome reads aloud enthusiastically. And the young wizard desperately thrashed about in the fetters, but all in vain. The shoots of the plants held him tightly. The nymph, cruel and beautiful, sneered at him, and immediately... And immediately what? And immediately anything? The left frog is mocking the right one. Does this book ever end? I thought the wizard would die in the last chapter, while he was running from the horde of unicorns through fields of giant fly traps. Oh, like you understand anything about literature, you stupid toad. The gnome looks at you. Oh, hello again, travelers. It seems I haven't introduced myself. I'm Nerd, Trouble, and these two idiots are my brothers, Wire and Lure. Your brothers are toads. Why are you calling those frogs your brothers? Hahaha, these fools read the rules, and the rules are charmed. Nerd's colorless and dim eyes flare up with a mad and joyful fire. Anyone who reads them turns into a frog. So now I have two frog brothers. I guess I'll leave them as they are. When else will I ever have a chance to laugh so much? No. And why are they both frogs? Did they read them together? Yes. Nerd responds quickly. Nah. The frog on the right says happily. Shut up, Lure. Of course we did. We read them and we transformed. Now we are sitting and croaking. The little kobold said one of you helped him read the rules. Ah, that's true. But he wasn't trying to read the frog rules. They are different on every pole. One turns you into a frog, another makes you say tentacles, And the third one makes you scream like crazy. Hilarious, right? Not remotely. So... You are confused, my friends. If one of you read the rules for the kobold, why isn't one of you screaming? How was it that both of your brothers were turned into frogs? And if Nerd already saw what happened and knew the rules were charmed, then why did she tell us to read them? Do you suspect us of something? Why would we charm the rules and read them ourselves? Or make you read them and put a spell on you? Nerd adjusts her ridiculous helm and strikes a rakish pose. Ah. Everything here just screams, "Gnomes!" You couldn't stay away, so you got trapped up in our own prank. Because, why not after all? It's so much fun! You're far-sighted and loud-voiced. I like you. Answer clearly. Did you charm the rules? Why are you picking on us? Our sister is the one who did it. Enough snitching, Luara. You're just jealous that it was Dirt who came up with the idea. And why did you do it? You're so boring. We wanted to, so we did it. Just think how funny it will be. Debates where all the participants are screaming or talking about tentacles or just croaking. Nerd rolls with laughter. But we are honest players, so we charmed ourselves too. We wouldn't want an unfair advantage. Yeah, Could you stop this immediately and release Jubilos from the spell? He's clearly suffering. Grog. Grog, grog. We're just stupid frogs and we understand nothing. Nerd pretends not to hear anything. Of course. I apologize in advance if another screaming fit is about to start, but please let's leave them be! I'm ready for anything! Despite the fact that I look like an idiot because of all this screaming. Maybe it would be fun to leave him be, but I could try this. You think I won't use force despite the rules about non-aggression? Lift the spell or else. I failed. So you want to fight us? Or chase us? Great, let's go. It'll be even more fun. Nerd laughs and the frogs joyfully croak along. Ugh. Ah, there you are. Glad I found you. I stalled for as long as I could, but now it's time to begin. Let's go quickly. I tried, but I wasn't intimidating enough. The hooded creature looks mundane, but after looking for a time, one might notice the figure's contours tremble and flow, as in a haze. I diddle. Snap their necks. Wish I could do that, but I can't. Even for my Jubilost, because this game doesn't allow me to. Welcome to the inconsequent debates. You can call us the host. We are the reason for all that happens here today. You've read the rules, have you not? Not that there is anything useful in them. We only made up the real rules the day after tomorrow, then forgot them and had to make new ones. So it's simple. You want, as your reward, for us to answer a question. So the competition will involve answering questions. We ask, and one in each triplet answers, and always the same one. The others can only prompt. Let's see. It will be you, little kobold. You, Sir Olfrey. You, nerd. And you, Larkium. Remember one thing. Here at Inconsequent Debates, there are no right or wrong answers. Every answer has weight, and each will be weighted. Don't choose the lightest one. Your rival might find a heavier argument. And most importantly, light answers are no fun for us. Confusing. I'm confused. What am I supposed to answer? Tell us, why do you creatures from the first world need to organize all this? Are you doing it just for fun? Win the competition and ask. Those are the rules of the game, right? Hell no! We will not waste a precious question to find out the motives of the Fae. We've far more important things to consider. Of course. Are you referring to yourself in plural, host? You hear laughter emerge from under the hood. You know very well. You've met us, Larkium. But it was a different us at a different time. For now, be satisfied that we do not wish to disclose ourselves. Why so confusing? Let's begin. Begins! The kobold jumps from joy. We are ready, the knight nods resolutely, despite the tentacles. Alright, let's see how tough they have it in the first world. Some of you look so serious. Thus, we'll begin with a question about weighty matters. What can move a mountain? Why so difficult questions? I have no idea what to answer. Should I ask my friends? Jubilost Lindsay, what's our answer? Oh, I shouldn't have skipped my philosophy lessons at the academy. Such problems baffle me. It's not because I can't think of an answer, but because I think of thousands of them at once, and don't know where I can hide from them. If I start screaming again, our rivals could overhear us, but I'll have to risk it. Answer, its own will. In the world of Frey, damn them! Mountains often move. And one especially notable mountain, the Tain Ulas, that walks by itself! Well, I want to answer this. Its own will. We heard you. What will the others say? What can move a mountain? The little kobold frowns desperately. Maybe a dragon? Dragon can move a mountain. Faith and divine intervention. Do you hear, my faithful tentacles? Faith nourishes us. With devout faith in our tentacles and a righteous cause, everything is within our tentacles. A teleportation spell. Ha ha ha! I could probably manage moving a hill or two. In fact, that gives me an idea. We have heard you. Now you hear us. Of course, gods and magic can move mountains, but that answer is good for any question. How can one jump over the house? Magic. How to paint a fence yellow using blue paint? Divine intervention. Such light answers are the weakest. A good answer is its own will. Will and desire lie at the base of all our motivations, action and decision. If a mountain has a will, it will surely find a way to move. That was an interesting round. Let the next question be heard. What weakens when owned by many and dies if owned by none? Sounds like a secret. But I would like to know if Jubilost has other ideas. Jubilost? Glory! Say glory! Jubilost stops, stressed, obviously waiting for the curse to work. Okay, I'll say that. Glory. The little kobold looks as if he is about to cry. I don't know this! Maybe it's... dragon? Poor kobold. He just likes dragons so much. It's the knight's heart. I swear by my tentacles. It can belong to himself, or to his righteous cause, or to his greatest tentacles. It can't belong to everybody. Fire! Look how I can roll my eyes. Fools! Concentrate on the competition. This won't do. We won't accept the answer from Trouble Triplet this round. But you are a spectacular eye roller. No, as for the other answers, the heart is not the best answer. Even among knights, there are many whose hearts belong to beautiful women and a beloved mother, plus their friends, their commander, their righteous cause, and a delicious lunch. Especially a delicious lunch. And it doesn't seem those hearts that belong to many grow any weaker. Glory is a poor answer. I should have answered secret. Only an extremely egoistic person who does not wish to share their credit could think it should belong to many. One's own glory does not diminish anyone else's. We were almost prepared to agree on the dragon, but alas, no one gains victory in this round. Here the third question. Each of us is born at the same time, with a monster. Each day we live, it grows. It can torment, bring us joy, or kill without a single wound. What is it? An evil twin brother from the another timeline. What do you say, Jubilost? At last the word I don't mind screaming. Knowledge! From birth, a person begins accumulating knowledge, and it grows with experience each day. It can raise us up, or strike us down! What was the question? Each of us is born at the same time with a monster. Monster of knowledge. Each day we live, it grows. It can torment, bring us joy, or kill without a single wound. What is it? But memory would be a nice answer, too. I'll say memory. It's memory. We have heard you. What will the others say? What is the monster? The little kobold grabs his head, stressed. Maybe it's dragon? It's curiosity. It is born with us. It grows by day. It saves us from the bleaching. And if you only knew how many it's killed. I don't know if the answer will do, but the greatest tentacles is the one that lives inside us. We grow a tentacles beast in our soul. We feed it with wrath, neglect, and tentacles. Eventually, it could break free and kill us. But tentacles must admit, the same beast gives strength to villains and tentacles. The poison we feed our monsters only nourishes them. Poor Sheila all free. Interesting answers, except for the dragon. The dragon doesn't count. Alas, curiosity is also insufficient. The monster we described must by its own nature grow. Many see their curiosity dim over the years. Memory is a good answer. We also like the idea of the inner beast inside each of us. Both of these answers are sadly light, but we are ready to accept them. For this round we shall have two half winners. The triplet of Sir Alfrey and the triplet of the Baroness. One final trial, and we will sum up the results. I grow tired of questions. Do you know the game? Night Dragon Snag. The knight defeats the dragon burns the snag. But if the knight walks in the woods, he will stumble on the snag and die. That's why the snag defeats the knight. What? Knight defeats dragon. Dragon defeats snag. But snag defeats knight. Okay, like rock, paper, scissors. Children's games. Great! These are the inconsequent debates. Why not play the game? So, you break up into pairs and yell out your chosen word at the signal. One who shouts knight defeats the one who shouts dragon. And the one who shouts dragon defeats the one who shouts snag. And snag defeats knight. We'll play Sir Alfrey against the kobold. And nerd Trouble against the Baroness. The winners will then play each other. Is the first pair ready? Yell on 3. 1, 2, 3. Knight! Dragon! What a surprise. This was all too predictable, but charming, in a way. The host is obviously enjoying the game. It's a good thing we didn't look ahead. It's much more fun to see it unfold like this. Sir Alfrey wins. And now for the second pair. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Dragon! Me too! Dragon! Nerd shouts, performing a spot-on impersonation of the kobold, then falls over laughing. It looks like her own amusement is more important to her than the competition. A tie. Let's go again. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Dragon! Snag! Ah, damn it! Nerd waves her hands. I meant to cheat, but didn't have the time to think of how. We won. Dragon won! Won! The little kobold is as happy for you and your dragon as if it were his own victory. So, the Baroness wins. No, the winner against the winner. The Baroness against the Knight. 1, 2, 3. Time to play mind games, I guess. Oh, sorry. At least no nosebleeds yet today. I have had so many because of... yeah. I think the knight might shout tentacles. What if we go with dragon? Would that be too much of a mind game? Maybe we should pick knight. Knight! I knew it! I knew it. Sir Alfred takes a deep breath with his mighty chest, but then the curse takes over. Tentacles! Realizing how the spell has worked, Nerd and her brother start roaring with laughter, sometimes sniffling with delight. The host makes a helpless gesture. We cannot but pronounce the Baroness the winner of this round, and now it's time. Time to announce the winner of the debates. After 4 tests, the triplet of the Baroness and Sir Jubilost wins. It was most amusing, children, most amusing. You should know that this is a rare praise from us. Congratulations, sirs and ladies. I swear by my tentacles, it was a worthy struggle. Baroness, as the voice of your triplet, you may ask us the one question promised, and another question besides that, as an extra reward for the ingenuity or luck you demonstrated in the competition. I get 2 questions. Lakium, do you remember the fate of the gnome? Jubilost suddenly stops talking. He opens and closes his mouth, but makes not a sound. Have a silent spellmate. I love it. No, what's he going to do? Come, brothers, let's run. How mean. No, everything is in your hands, Lakium. Think well upon your questions. We will answer honestly, but I don't know is also an honest answer. Ask about what a host from the first world might know. Well, I want to know why the gnomes left the first world. There is the question. We knew it would be asked, but a simple answer, a light answer, has no value, right? We hope our debates convinced you of this. That is why we present to you another answer, a good one, a valuable one. Oh my, it's a poem, isn't it? The numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5th in 10. It will be easy to find it if you read. Who opened the road for the ancient dead man and his black-feathered messenger? The second is a dozen times in a dozen, and is twice the number of those who lost their faces. Don't try to guess it now. It's not yet time. Wait until he who is born twice will twice be defeated. Put the 2 numbers together when the moon leaves her path. Near the waters of the Candlemere, find the one who will open the secret. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no. I will have to look for this stupid poem again. My brain doesn't work. A heap of senseless mumble instead of a... First walk on the road, then you may accuse us of being senseless, but in the end, you won't. Hmm. What do I want to know? There's only 5 options, but it's still a lot. This is like important. This is something I want to know. This is meh. And I would like to know this too. I don't have pets, so I can't use this. I don't have pets. Should I just be boring and ask about this? I want to know about this affliction, the bloom that fell on my barony. Oh, that's an easy one. Or is it? Once a powerful creature from the first world, unwisely provoked the rage of those who are 100-fold mightier. She was cursed and sent here to Golarion, to the Stolen Lands. Without going into too much detail, her curse afflicts the locals as well. To put it simply, your troubles will not cease until you've dealt with this uninvited guest. Anyway, we have discussed this further. In your tomorrow and my yesterday. So, the Guardian of the Bloom. That was your final question. We have the answer, and yet we don't. But what an adventure! Lakium, we'll have to discuss this further on our return to the capital. Farewell, Lakium. Oh, we almost forgot. The host turns to the kobold. You, little creature, you didn't win, but you managed to make us laugh. Do you want to come with us? No promises you'll turn into a dragon, but still. The kobold jumps from joy, but then carefully asks, pointing at his chobos. Take my friends! Yes! Why is the kobold so cute? Alright, fine. The hooded creature laughs. Listen all, the inconsequent debates are now closed. We spare all of you the efforts of the Trouble tricks, and bid you farewell. The Fae are no match to my ingenuity. The debates, the Fae and their mysteries, and most importantly, we don't have to fight anyone. I like this adventure. What's that? Is that a monkey? It's a monkey. A big one. That was some role-playing. I wonder if that had any effect on anything. So we can take others with us now as well. Let's take these strong ladies and Christian. Hmm. What's this? Oh yeah. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Do we really have to go to Warnhold? What if I don't want to go there? Is there anyone where else we could go? Mysterious Shrine. Brown Bald Head. There are many places we should go to. Is there any place nearby we should visit? No. How long would it take to walk there? 22 hours. Nah. Let's not go there. Any other place we should visit? There's the Tenebros Deaths, but I don't think that's a good idea. Let's just visit the village. I don't remember if there was anyone important here. But I guess we'll see. What is this music? Arts. Citizens. Is there really no remarkable citizen here? No. I guess we'll just go then. I'll check on the trader if they have anything. Oh. Per belt. I guess they don't have anything too useful. Oh, I feel horrible. Let's visit Oleg's. And see if there is anything important. 37.1. Why? Where's Bokan? Hi Bokan, do you have anything for me? Show me what you have. Acid flask. Cure light wounds, cure moderate wounds. Those are not good enough. Oh, sad. What about Oleg? Show me your wares. Has. Golden statue, decorated scabbard. So many treasures. Headband of inspired wisdom. Not too useful. Blade. Oh yeah, we killed the dog. It was so horrible. There was the dog and we killed it. For Bokken to do his evil experiments. Hello Svetlana, do you have anything new? I have to go. She doesn't have anything new. We should sleep. Eight hours sleep. Then let's go back to the capital. Why is this order so ridiculous here? Let's take all. I think it was the same stuff that I left at the capital in my box. But since now we have more strong people to carry stuff, it's fine. We carry more stuff. Let's go see the throne room. Hello, Jubilust. The Fae are no match to your ingenuity. Yeah, right. Did we have anything for the storyteller? No. I guess we should see if we can see Jubilost in the main square. Jubilost, Jubilost, Jubilost. It really is too bad you can't romance Jubilost. I like competitive people. Or well, competent people. Not competitive so much. Not against them though. There's Jubilost. Would he talk to me now? Lakium! I never properly thanked you for your help at the inconsequent debates. I'm happy to do so now. I hope you don't think me entirely ungrateful. Have you figured out anything about that riddle? The hosts answered your question about the gnomes. Not quite, but I'm working on it. I'll certainly inform you of my findings. I must admit, such an answer is quite in the spirit of the Fae. It must lead somewhere, and I will find the trail. Remind me how that riddle went again. I don't want to read it again. I was surprised that you didn't want to be freed of the sudden trouble spell. Why did you willingly suffer it? Jubilost locks his hands behind his back. Well, you see, I understand well what the bleaching is, what a fatal effect it has on gnomes. Those poor fellows were acting like that for no darker motive than desperation. Their foolish jokes allow them to live just a little bit longer. Do you see? I don't mind becoming the joke myself. For a while, of course. And not if my life was being threatened. It lets someone live a couple days longer. Los Cyberus, were you out of milk or something? Oh no, that's not good. I don't approve. Jubilous, you shouldn't have played along. Each of us chooses how to face our troubles. With dignity or by humiliating ourselves and others. Can't quit. I understand it's difficult to quit. I wish everyone who smoked did that though. I might listen to this valuable advice if it came from someone who had the slightest understanding of the bleaching. Let's talk about something else. As you wish, I'll continue to work on this riddle. I wanted to talk to you about the inconsequent debates. Let's talk about something else. Thank you for the conversation. I have to go now. Come back when you run out of clever ideas again. I hope you do find it. Otherwise, well, your end might be quite painful. Did we have other quests? But I don't want to go to Warnhold. Why do I have to go there? There are those horrible mountains. I don't like them mountains. But if we check how the kingdom is doing, maybe rest if we need to, then maybe after that we can go to Warnhold. Again, that damn Warnhold. How long until those 2-day things have finished? 1 day. Should be enough that we rest, I think. No, not load the game. I was supposed to save the game. No, not that. I'm sick. Give me some break. I can do this. I definitely couldn't do some first-person shooters at this state. Those require way too much focus. Failure. Lengthy negotiations between Grand Diplomat and the Ambassador led to nothing. Lindsay? No, disaster! The law proved meaningless against the bloodlust. The death toll only grows now, by gods who have died trying to arrest the perpetrators. That's horrible. One triumph. Despite the Crusaders' resistance, they were escorted from the barony by the advisor's people. This likely averted unrest among the locals and perhaps even an international scandal. I need to play them. What? How do you feel like you need to play them? I hope you don't feel like playing them when you are sick. I'm going to try this again. I want to succeed. I don't want to get so much damage out of those things. I want to see if the results are different if we do this like this. Throw the dice again. What? Why not? Oh, good. Okay, what was that? What? Lindsay broods upon the letter she is holding in her hands. I received this today. An official letter from Rasmiran with trade proposal. It seems the barony has grown large enough to excite curiosity even in odd corners of the river kingdoms. It's just that... Lindsay sighs. I don't think Rasmiran would make the best ally. Since their self-proclaimed god, Rasmir, rules there, tyranny has flourished across the country, and they think little of their neighbors. They just occupy any lands they can. If I were you, I would politely decline their trade agreement. Who knows, maybe it's a trick. Although the terms seem profitable. Lindsay looks at the letter again. And tell me about this Rasmir. He's a quirky fellow. He took over a kingdom and persuaded all the locals that he's a living god. He installed his henchmen in all the key positions and now rules as he pleases, oppressing the population. Lindsay says, the more I think about it, the less I like the idea of dealing with him. He has repeatedly expanded the territory of his own kingdom by occupying his neighbors. Such an attitude towards other countries is seriously worrying. That does sound worrisome. I suppose I will let Lindsay decide. I will fully rely on you in this matter. Really? Then I will reject the agreement. Let's just say we both listen to my intuition. It never lets me down. Yes. And let's see how these things are going then. Now it was a success. The Grand Diplomat promised the Truman Embassy a new luxurious carriage. She expects an inspection from Truma within a few months. That's a lot of pluses. This was still a disaster. The law proved meaningless against the bloodlust. The death toll only grows, now by gods who have died trying to arrest the perpetrators. Not good. Despite the Crusaders' resistance, they were escorted from the barony by the Advisor's people. This likely averted unrest among the locals and perhaps even an international scandal. And that was also done. Okay. Trade agreements. Do we want this? We need more advisors. Support, curators, regents. Who can do this? They are taken, so they can't do it. What about this? This is for Amiri and Kesten. Improved diplomacy. That sounds great. Diplomacy. It's relations, I think. I should be upping these things. Maybe the divine. Grand diplomat. Support the warden, regent, general. Those are nice bonuses, but so hard. Maybe I should save here and do some supporting thing at least. And then go deal with real stuff. Which time is it in the game? Kurtona. So it's basically Christmas. Did I save? I think I did. I'll save again, just to be sure. Even though that problem didn't go so well. How long do these stay? Take 15 days, 30 days, 14 days. I'll put Lindsay there. Could we get expert mountaineering? Miri could deal with it. Wait, or Kesten. I think the warden increases stability. What do we need to get arcane? Those mages towers or something. Wardens, regents, general. I think we could do the regent stuff maybe. We get some more community. Mountaineering. So let's put Kesten here. Oh, we don't have enough PP. Well, soon we will have enough PP. Oh, we could get that many PP. do it. No events at the moment, but... Wait, curator, we can do this too. I want to do this. This was of course success. No! Jubilast. The treasurer found a manufacturing solution in Galt, which would lift a significant burden from the workers. Sadly, the locals didn't see the great value in the proposal and instead made the advisor a laughingstock. Well, scouts found the mysterious spring and paved a path to it for the locals. More and more people come visit this spring, seeking comfort from whatever ails them. Rumors spread far and wide of this wonderful discovery. In the future, diplomats will bring in additional resources. But we have events. Harrim unhappy to see guests. A visitor is awaiting at the castle, but Harrim is opposed to the meeting. We need the storyteller for this. Someone has started a ridiculous rumor claiming that renowned gladiators from Timon will take part in a tournament at an upcoming local festival. If the curator cannot get them to come, the people's wrath will be fearsome indeed. A local leader and a loyal servant to the crown has died. He was a pillar of the community and the embodiment of stability. His death has stirred the community and raised questions about the future. We need one of these guys for this. The Grim Prophetess. A Fey prophetess has made camp at a crossroad. She reveals the future to all who come past, but only the dark side of the future. She may not be lying, but her stories are making the people miserable, and they look to the future with a sense of doom. It's time to put an end to this. We need storyteller for this. Or Harrim. Another problem. There's a gang of petty illusionists in the lands of the Baroness. They are passing off copper coins as golden ones. This fraud must be stopped. We need Jubilast for this. Why is he red? I don't know. So what was Harrim doing? That thing. And there was also this. But was it good enough that I could leave my kingdom be for a while? We have lots of culture. We need more relations and divine stability. Let's see Harrim. And who is this guest? Harrim appears in the doorway, loudly shouting down the corridor and trying to block a visitor's way. However, they don't budge, and finally the priest is passed backwards into the room, shouting all the while. Go away! Go away! I'm telling you! The Baroness isn't seeing anyone. She's busy! And isn't here. Yeah, I'm very busy and I'm not here. Only 3 parameters. Ah, we have so many here. Forgive me, respected harem, but I must speak to the Baroness. A young dwarf limps into the room. She doesn't look well. Her face is bruised, her armor crumbled, and her arm is dressed with drags, brown from dried blood. Nevertheless, she begins with a ceremonious bow. Your Grace, my name is Rodring, of the Kingmaker clan, and I've come to beg your help. My kin are in grave. Harry interrupts her with indignation. How do you know my name? I was told of you by our leader, the Reverend Charmold Turax Paladin. He's hoping to meet you in person. He has so many questions for you. A dwarf who rejected Turak became a priest of Groetus, and now sits in an important position at the court of a baroness. Such tales are rare. Harim's face is exploding with red and white spots. He furiously grabs his beard. Turax Paladin, and he wants to talk to me. What impudence! What shameless brazen! Although, Harim turns to you. You know, perhaps we should help them. I want to see this paladin with my own eyes. And the trap he walked his congregation into. Oh, that's tempting. So, what is this trouble you've gotten yourselves into? Many ages ago, our ancestors, together with the other clans, built a road here, and a chain of fortresses along it. Unfortunately, they were forced to leave these lands. But now that you've established order here, we decided to return, to rekindle our clan's legacy. We found the entrance to the adamantine shield fortress. But when we tried to enter, Rudrin winces and touches her bandaged arm. When our ancestors left, they charmed the gate of the fortress and locked it with a key, which has long been kept safe by our clan as a relic. We brought it with us, but when we inserted it into the lock and turned, something incredible happened. The gate fell to ashes, and we saw that the lock was upon the chest of a huge golem, which attacked us immediately. Harry nods. I'm sure the creator of this golem prayed devoutly to Turak while he made it, never thinking for a moment that this piece of iron might someday turn on his own. How dwarvish! We managed to hide up on the hill, but we'd backed ourselves into a trap. The golem just stood below, waiting for us to come down. 2 of us sacrificed their lives, distracting it to give me a chance to escape and find help. Please save them. You are our only hope. Alright, I'll help you. Thank you, Your Grace. This Kingmaker clan owes you. Here's a map. It shows where to find the fortress. Harry fiddles with his bird pensively. I would ask you, if you go to help them, take me with you. I know it's a folly to gloat, but I would see with my own eyes our proud guests from the 5 Kings Mountains caught in such a mess, and sent them home with my own tongue. I hope you will allow me this small pleasure. Your Grace, I must warn you. This is no ordinary golem. He's made of adamantine. It's almost impossible to destroy even with magical weapons. But if you wear it out long enough in battle, it will collapse for a while to restore its strength. At that moment, you'll need to pull the key from its chest. If I know anything about mechanics, that should switch it off. And if you don't? Harim's gloomy question hovers unanswered in the silence. Mim. The goldsmith's face shines. Your Grace, please accept this humble gift as a token of my deep affection, respect, and whatever else the rules tell me I'm supposed to say. I very much hope you like it. I worked hard on it. Great. I can't wait to see your next creation. Smiling proudly, Mim looks away. Believe me, I won't disappoint you. As long as I'm here, I had this brilliant idea. It's going to be something really special, unique, perhaps the best thing I've ever done. Mim brushes the forelock from her face. It's only, I can't say what it's going to be exactly. But I know how to figure it out. But to do this, I'll need you to grant me 3 wishes. One is already fulfilled. There are 2 more to go. Please visit me in my workshop, and I'll tell you more. She wants me to visit. Oh, it's Varask. The half-orc bows diligently, trying to adhere to etiquette. Your Grace, I come bearing gifts. A sign of my gratitude for taking an old man into your service. With such weapons you can go on raids and protect your lands. Everything has been tempered in lamb blood, with proper prayers to all the proper gods. Everything is done with care for you personally. Yeah, thanks. Keep at it, Barask. Gladly. When a weapon or armor is made for a good fight, the work does itself, and I know that many great fights await you. And this was Kimo. Kimo bows awkwardly, a broad smile dancing on his lips. It's ready. I brought you something. Thank you. You can continue your walk. You are welcome. That was a lot of things. Let's save again. And deal with some issues in our lands. I guess I have no choice. Doesn't look great. That's an opportunity. This is a problem. Another problem. +3 to economy. +3 to loyalty. +3 to culture. Maybe I should use this here. I guess I can't get this because I need that fellow here. So these guys are taken. I don't think I can do trade agreements. Oh, I can do if I put Lindsay to that. I can't do this. I wanted to do that, but I can't do that. Hmm. Which one? Which stat should I? I think it's divine that we should. That's warden, high priest. I'll cancel this. Because I think I should do this. Let's do this here. Success, of course. This was failure because nobody did it. And this too. Ah, triumph. The successor chosen by the council promised to carry on what the deceased had begun. The people were cheered to see that life goes on and the future promises to be happier than the past. A bard was dispatched to play a game of words with the prophetess. She foretold for him a dark and gloomy future. He listened quietly until the grim prophecy was finished, then told her how much good he could do before his death. The bard reminded everyone gathered that death awaits them all, and it's no good to dig a grave before it's time. This was also a success. Nice. The treasurer assigned specially trained money changers to the markets to detect the illusions. He also instructed them to pass along their knowledge to the merchants and shopkeepers. Now even Shoeshine in the barony knows how to check coins. Lovely. And we got the mountainous speed. That's great. Counselor awaits. Envoy awaits. Knock Knock has something in mind. Undead sightings. Fog mischief. The gambler. Okay. Let's see the throne room. Baroness, we have a situation on our hands. You need to act. Lander is furious, his face red. Anamid, an annoying little skylark from Pitax, is giving a show in the main square, and her songs are highly seditious. Who is this Anamid? Oh, was she the one we drank with? She's among the most talented bards of Pitax, but more importantly, she's one of King Irovetti's most favored singers. Anything she sings almost certainly promotes his agenda. Let's hurry to the square. What's gonna happen? Am I supposed to move or something? Anamid Belavara, the charming bard from Pitax, stands before you with a lute in her hands, surrounded by a crowd of the capital's citizens. In a moment, she notices you and blows you a kiss. When in doubt, save. Yeah. What is going on here? Anamid Anamid gives you a warm smile. Your Grace, you are so preoccupied with matters of war and state, but someone has to think about spiritual matters as well. None of the river kingdoms can match Pitarchs in the fields of art. Who better than our bards and artists to bring the gift of song to the people of this young barony? Every minute. But there is this thing that I noticed that the more saves I have, the longer it takes to save the game. So I have had to take a bunch of saves already and put them in another place for safekeeping. So many saves. Lindsay blushes. Maestro Bellavara! I'm so happy to see you here, but why are your songs so cruel? Let her tell us all about her so-called art. She began her performance with hails to King Iroveti and continued with a song about a certain young noble from Provoy who searched the stolen lands in hopes of finding a potion of wisdom which was supposed to make him smarter, but instead, by mistake, he always found and drank potions of conceit. The name of the hero in the song was Rander Rebeda. Oh, Lander. Lady Bellavara, you should be more respectful in your statements. My dear Baroness, I'm just a humble bard, and my songs are just an innocent way to make people smile and lighten their moods. Though, if someone feels offended by my show, that someone can always demand satisfaction from me at the Rushlight tournament in Pitarchs. It's an honest competition. Words against words. Talent against talent. That's the place where one may demonstrate his or her prowess. What is this Rushlight tournament? How could you not know? This is one of the greatest Pitaxian traditions. Once every few years the king announces the date of the tournament. We greet guests from all around the river kingdoms, on the banks of the Rushlight River. The whole day of the tournament is full of mirth and the spirit of competition. Everyone has a chance to prove themselves. Fighters, archers, singers, storytellers, and even fans of strong drinks. The drinking competition is an important part of the program. I'll think about your offer. I still hope to see you again. In Pitarchs. Until we meet again, Your Grace. So she left. No more slander for Lander. At least we put an end to that. Poor Lander. I had more business in the throne room, I think. It's Christian. Yes, I did finish it. I won, of course, and the knight was finally spared from tentacles, although he lost to me because of the tentacles. Logium, the situation has become rather fraught. A group of mercenaries arrived in our lands to seek a better future. They've banded together for safety. Some have been hired by our merchants as bodyguards. Alas, their manners are low, and the locals are prejudiced against them. They fight more and more often. The peasants want us to banish the mercenaries from the city. The merchants expect us to protect them, regardless of the peasants' complaints. If you ask me, we mustn't surrender to hatred. This matter should be resolved peacefully. Draw from the treasury to finance more guards. They'll put an end to these clashes. Nothing's going to change if you simply choose sides. We must mediate, though this takes money and a will for peace. That sounds good. Finance more guards from the treasury. Make sure the merchants' guards don't fight with the common people. Whatever money we spend on new guards, it will be worth it, if it prevents any more blood from being spilled. Who is this? That's not Kesten. Your Grace, Kesten coughs politely. The goblin, the one you found, has asked to see you. He claims you are in need of training. I think he is rather in need of a bath. Several. Oh, knock knock. He helped us against the goblin tribes. I think I should return the favor. There is Knock Knock. Knock Knock strides in, as best as his short legs can manage. Then his gait slows, then stops as he takes in the throne room. His eyes and ears swivel independently, as if trying to take every direction in at once. After scanning the area around him, he looks upward and squints, as if uncertain if there's a ceiling above him or not. He stands still, swaying slightly, eyes affixed on the ceiling. Others in the throne room are disdainfully silent. Some wrinkle their nose and take a step back. Some of the guards' hands fall to the hilt of their blades. My new alignment is lawful good. Wasn't I that already? Knock Knock's head snaps down. Then seeing you, he gives a cycle grin, his eyes gleaming. Sidekick? Almost didn't see among all Longshanks. He frowns at your throne, then cocks his head, confused. Why in my chair? There is a light chuckle from someone in the room, quickly silenced. Took a while to find a way here. Knock Knock glances around. But now here to take rightful place. Be a hero, and show you how to be a hero. He nods sharply and hooks his fingers in his belt. I can help, like before, side by side, big hero. He points to himself. And not big hero. He pauses. You need it. How can you help? Kesten frown. Actually, Your Grace, if you are considering accepting assistance from this... Knock Knock. Knock Knock grabs the ground with his heel twice for emphasis, then winces. Kesten's frown deepens. If this Knock Knock truly wishes to be of help and is one goblins might listen to. There have been sightings of goblins near Ulex, possibly dispossessed by our recent encounter. Massacre. Knock Knock corrects brightly. Chopped them all up, except for those who ran fast. New tribe probably have very long legs, very hard to catch. His eyes alight and he grins. But not for me. I can round them up. But, he frowns again. But unless they were still being chased, it's not like them to keep moving. Tires run out. They'd better stay in the capital. Like Knock Knock. even if he wrinkles his nose. It smells bad here. Oh yes, Ulek has sent word for these goblins via courier, but he has been reluctant to leave in case they raid the post in his absence. Apparently, they've been quite diligent in trying to raid his storeroom. If your goblin ally could deal with them. Very well, we'll travel to Ulek's soon. Knock knock nods, then pauses as he sees you remaining seated. Do we go now? It may be wise if I accompanied you. Knock knock nods, standing proudly. He makes what might be a ragged salute, interrupted by him noticing something on his wrist, which he rubs away with a frown. As you command, as a hero. He rubs his wrist again, then grunts. We'll go. Lead to post. Knock knock follow. Oh, it's Nasriel. Nasriel bows ceremoniously. In accordance with our agreement, I have brought you a gift which serves as payment for your protection. With an elegant gesture, the elven lady hands you a package. I hope you will appreciate the quality of this gift. It is better than any weapon the local masters can produce. You respect our deal. That's commendable. I'm doing my best to serve you. And this is Cheryl. The half-elf is clearly embarrassed to be in the palace. He shuffles his feet and bows shyly. Greetings, your grace. Here, I have brought you something. Cheryl bows as he hands you a bundle. Thank you. I hope to see more proof of your mastery in the future. The half-elf blushes and bows hurriedly. Oh, and about Mahalan. I reported his crimes to the guards. However, someone must have warned him. He escaped. He has eyes and ears everywhere. I'm afraid your personal warden is the only one who can find him. Cheryl is shaken by righteous anger. I pray to Turak not to let him make more mischief before the gods find him, and I pray you don't to let him go unpunished. I see, so there's finally news about that. Slippery fellow. No, it's Shani. I am happy to see you, O most worthy one. A new gift and new stories await you. Please accept this fine item. It has been crafted according to the traditions of Udrani craftsmanship. Even in the impossible kingdoms, possessing something so precious would inspire and awe and envy. Thank you, Shani Aatitulip. I would gladly relate a story from my homeland that inspired me to create this. But alas, due to another pressing matter, I must take my leave sooner than I would like. Goodbye, Shani. I'm not going to see you today. Wait, isn't that Cheryl again? It is. Good day, Your Grace. I received a curious reminder of my status as court artisan. A few preachers visited my workshop, praising you and expressing their gratitude for the warm welcome they received in your lands. After they left, I decided to make a contribution to our common cause. Here's a special gift for you, Your Grace. I hope it will prove useful. Well, thank you for all these gifts. I guess it's save time again. That was a lot of text. Bloody craft. That was done. That was done. That was done. Now we should... Are these all problems? Yes, they are. 3 people for this, 1 person for this, 3 people for this. I guess... Faye came to visit the region. He seems to love gambling more than life itself. He tempts people into playing with him and then squeezes them dry. The Fae is already dragging around a cart full of gold he's won. It's time someone stop him before he bankrupts the whole region. Go take care of it, Jubilost. Who would take care of undead? A band of hulking undead creatures was seen in the region. The locals are terrified of the dark of the night, and the strange sound they hear coming from the shadows. I think Amiri is probably best for this. But yeah. Mysterious complaints are rising from the region where Master Kimo Tawan has recently settled. Water rises into wells and floods the surrounding homesteads. Experienced hunters get lost into the woods. Food and wine disappears from the cellars. Maidens awaken with their hair woven into impossible knots. The people have asked the Baroness advisors to step in. Maybe I should put Amiri to here instead. That would increase the chance. And I could put Harry Mokesten here. Oh. Kesten is even worse. Oh, and you need that. Hunting for Mohalan. Support Councilor's endeavors. Strengthen Chana. Can't do that. Strengthen Chod. Can't do that. So many of these. I think these are rank up things mostly. I would like to do this, but I can't do them. Training. Can't do it. I think I need to do this. Carry out the investigation of the mysterious disappearance of a craftsman from the capital, accused of murdering intelligent lizard for money. The guard sent after him will discover Mohalan's whereabouts and then let the Baroness personally confront the villain. I think it's fine to put Kesten here. Because this doesn't have a success chance. Okay. Ugh. I keep measuring my temperature and it's still at 37.1. It's not a healthy temperature. My usual is 36.8. Or 36.7. One of those. If it's more than that, I'm usually feeling horrible like I am now. Yeah, I should rest. I really should. Now I have gathered more quests, so I should be doing those, I guess. So I should take Harriman Knock Knock and go waltzing around the kingdom again. And to Warnhold. I could do that next time. Which day is it? It's the first month of the year. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, this is enough for today. I don't think I can do much more. It was nice to play again. Now I have 2 set streaming times for this month, and it's this time, Tuesdays. And also I have 1 set streaming time on Thursday. But when I have the time and energy, I will stream other times too. I try to be more serious because I know my schedule now for this month at least. Because I don't have a job. And even if I got a job, it would most likely start earliest next month. Or the month after that. So... But I have the plans ready already. But now I have to... I guess I'll go take a nap. And see if I have the energy to do anything tonight. Thank you for joining me on this stream again. And I'll see you again. Bye bye.